Everyone has a story to tell, and at the end of a life, that story deserves to be shared as a legacy for those left behind. When we consider what will happen when we die, many of us think first of making the path as smooth as possible for our loved ones. While many of us prefer not to think about the subject of death and certainly don't want to talk about it, making plans can be a great gift to our loved ones when we're gone. Some people might say, I don't want a funeral. I don't want to put my family to that expense. It'll be easier if they just dispose of me, put me in a cardboard box and bury me in the backyard. And when a loved one dies, some people want to get things over with as quickly as possible and mistakenly think that not having a funeral will shield them from the pain of grief. But that's far from the truth.
Well, after the death of my husband, everything changes. And you think, now, what do we do from here? And Matthew's name and Seddon Park immediately came to our thoughts because they've always been so caring in our family services. All the family, when we are together, look back on the day that Seddon Park helped us through a very trying time.
Families mark milestones like 21st birthdays and weddings, and a funeral is another family milestone, playing an important role for those starting a new life without a special loved one. Funerals are not just for the dead, they are very much for the living. Funerals are often the catalyst to bring family members together, to smooth conflict, and to reaffirm the importance of family connections in day-to-day life. Funerals can provide a lot of healing, and that's a good start on the journey of grief. They provide an opportunity to express feelings without having to hide away. Many people who've opted not to have funerals for family members have later said it was a mistake. I just didn't get the chance to say goodbye properly. A funeral is also a chance for friends to show their support. Many people attend a funeral because they want to say, we're here, we understand, and we want to help. Many families welcome hearing stories from friends and relations of special things they might not have known about their loved ones.
Very supportive, comforting. We always felt that we could ask anything. Nothing was too much trouble. We had family in Australia that could watch the service as it played out. And they said the coverage was wonderful. Nothing was too much trouble, which was good.
Some people choose to write down what they want or talk to a friend or family member, but you also have the option of talking to a funeral director who will, without obligation, come to your home if you prefer to write down your wishes and help you through the decisions that can be made in advance.
Yes, he came to the house here and we talked about it, and he was so sympathetic, and he was giving me options, you know. I went to the Seddon Park house and had a look around at caskets and goodness knows what that they've got there, and helped me with the selection there, and he couldn't have been better. And I have spoken well of him since. But fortunately we haven't had any family members go, so. But otherwise, I know that that's where they'd be going.
You can pre-arrange as little or as much as you like. The funeral director is the best qualified professional to ensure your wishes are met. And yes, you can have exactly the type of funeral you want. Funeral directors are experienced in helping people to record their preferences, and that can include anything from whether you want to be buried or cremated, what sort of casket you'd like, right through to what music should be played and who should or shouldn't speak during your service.
You walk in the door, tell them what the situation is, and they take over, they organise everything you want, whether you want video, things are in the room, they've got people to do everything. You don't have to go and look for anyone, they find them all for you. They brought the personal touch right there. You would think they were doing it just for you, not doing it for everyone all day.
Without doubt, funerals are emotionally difficult, but they can also be a wonderful time of sharing treasured memories. Funerals can be a celebration of a good life and a celebration of the links people have with each other. As a celebrant, many people I come in contact with speak of what wonderful experiences funerals are today. They're no longer sombre and similar to the one before. They're family occasions, a gathering of caring and support, and without them, the world would be a sadder place.